learn something new about coding. Then see how to do it in Scratch. Scratch works with colorful blocks that you can drag and drop together to make code. It's useful for making fun games and cool animation. Each block tells Scratch to do a single thing, and they can be joined together to make chunks of code called scripts. Scratch is a great coding language for learning, but there are some things that it can't do which require more advanced programming language. To start a new Scratch project, click on the Create button from the menu at the top and you will be taken to the project editor. This screen is where we'll create all of our Scratch project, so let's get to know it a bit. At the top, there's a menu bar. This is your stage area, and every new project starts by showing the Scratch cat, which is the sprite. Sprites are the characters and objects in your projects that do things like talking, moving, asking questions, and making sounds. Underneath the stage, you'll see a picture of the stage background. Underneath the stage picture are options for creating new backdrops, which are new backgrounds for your project. With the Scratch cat selected in the bottom, click on the Script tab. This is where you'll be doing most of the coding for your project. So we should get to know it now. A script is an algorithm made of blocks. Blocks are individual instructions to Scratch that might tell it to move one of the sprites, change the costumes, or play a sound. The central column of your screen is the block palette. This contains all of the different blocks you can use to construct your scripts. All the blocks are grouped and color-coded into different categories, which are the options shown at the top of the palette. We're going to start with only a few of them. Motion lets you move and turn your sprites. Looks lets you make your sprite say things, get larger, or change costumes. Sounds lets you make your sprite make sounds or play musical notes. Events lets you write code that runs when a button is clicked or a keyboard is pressed. To the right of the blocks palette is the script area. This is where you can drag and drop blocks to create the scripts that control your program. Let's make a first program with Scratch. First of all, make sure you are a new project with no changes. Make sure you've got the Scratch cat selected in the sprite list and you're in the script tabs on the right hand. Click on the events in the block palette and choose the when green flag click black and drag and drop it into the middle of the script area. Now click on motion in the block palette and find the move 10 steps block. Drag it into the script area and hold it underneath when green flag click black. Before you drop it, you should see a thin white line appear underneath the top block. That's Scratch telling you that this block will fit underneath the top one. Now, drop the move 10 steps block and you'll see that they fit together. The 10 in the move 10 steps block has a white background that tells you that it can be changed. Let's change it to by 5 by clicking on the 10, deleting it, and typing 5 instead. Next, let's use the Say Hello for 2 seconds block. It's inside the Looks block palette. Drag it underneath the Move 5 steps block until you see the white line. Then, drop it so they lock together. Okay, it's time to see what we've made so far. Click on any of the blocks in your script to preview that script does. You should see the cat move to the right in the stage and a speech bubbles will appear over its head saying, "Hello." You can always preview your script by clicking on them. Let's add one more block to this script so that our cat makes some noise. Click on the sound palette, find the play sound meow, and drag it go between move 5 steps and say hello for 2 seconds block. This time the white line will appear between the two blocks, and when you drop the block, it will go in between them. Now, let's try to preview. You should see the cat move, say hello, and you'll hear your computer make a meow sound. On the top, you can rename your file. You can share it and copy the link. Congratulations on sharing your project.